Hi, and welcome to this video tutorial on student admission. This is the Hope College student management system called FEDINA on how to enter a student. Okay, if you go to the main dashboard here, so we've already logged in, you'll see that the icon here is a mission or missions. So just click on this icon, and now you'll be able to enter a new student who is enrolled in the college. Starting from the top, work your way down. You'll notice that there will be certain fields that are required, so the ones that do not have an asterisk by it are not required. Okay, the admission number is auto-populated in from whatever above the previous student that was entered in the system. Also with the admission date, it will always auto-populate to the day that you enter the record. So just follow down through the steps. You'll see the ones, like I said, the ones with asterisks are required. So let's put in a test student. His middle name is not required, so I'm not going to put it in at this time. His last name is Test. Then you can choose the course and batch number. So you do need to select which course and batch number that the student is in. So I'm just going to choose a random one. Enter in the student's birth date. Let's enter in 1989. 2007 seems too young. Enter in their gender. Blood group is not required. Birthplace is not required. Nationality is not required, but this information does help. So I'm from Chicago, or from America, so I'll put in Chicago. Nationality, I'm from United States. Mother tongue, English. And then you can select a category. This will be the type of student that they are. So they're either an internal student, they're an external student, they've been reported, they're inactive, or they've graduated. So this student is an internal student. Then you can type in a specific for religion if they have a certain denomination. Just put in Christian for the student. Here you enter in their address details. So 13 street, city. Now you notice that there is not a postcode option. So I'm going to enter in like that. The city with the postcode behind it. Then you can enter in the state. The PIN code is important. This is what the student's PIN code is. Now keep in mind that the PIN code, there are two requirements, well, three requirements. The first is that it's over 8 characters long. The second is that you have one capital letter. And the third is that you have one numeric number. So I'm going to put in for his PIN code, capital J, Joe, Test, 55. So Joe Test 55 is his PIN code for the system. You can put in his country of origin, a phone number, let's say Joe has a mobile phone. Those should normally be different, but this is just a test. And then Joe's email. Okay, now currently with this system, you can upload a user photo if you would like at this time. So if they've already taken their student ID photo and you have it and you'd like to upload it. Otherwise, you can just click Save and Proceed. Now you'll be taken to the next screen, which will have a couple of different options on it. Okay, so it says Student Record Saved Successfully. Please fill in the parent details. So now you can enter in the details for the student's parents if they've filled that out on the form. So Joe's father is Steve. Test. Religion, or relation, sorry. Father. Date of birth, if you have this information, but it is not required. Education is not required. Occupation, let's say he's a painter. Income, but it is not required. The parent's contact details, so Steve. And then the address will be taken over from the student's address, but if it is different, so the student is not left with the parent, then you can record that information here and also record the phone number. At that time. Let's move that. Okay. And now you click Finish. And it says the following guardians have been saved for Joe Test. Steve Test is Joe Test's father. We can add another guardian at this time, so a mother or another relation, or you can click Finish. Now say select one of the guardians as the emergency contact. So Steve Test is our only guardian, so click Finish. Now it says the previous educational details. So if they've studied at a previous course, then you can enter this information here. So put in TAFE. Let's say web. And I don't know what total mark means. Now you can save and proceed, or you can add additional courses. And you can add as many courses as you need in this location. So let's click Save and Proceed. Now here we can enter additional details for the student. So if they are at a specific campus, so this student, Joe Test, he's at the Varsity Lakes campus, the Gold Coast campus actually. So let's put in Gold Coast. And so you just have to enter them in the right one, and if there's any additional notes you can enter them at this time and click Save and Proceed. Okay, so success, we have officially created the student profile for Joe Test. It shows which course he is enrolled in, the certificate for in theology, his batch number, his administration or his student number would be here. All the information regarding the student and his contact details are here. And in the future, if you want to add more details, you can always come down to this port or this spot here and then add any additional details. If you'd like to print a PDF, or you can edit this report at this current time. Okay, this completes this tutorial on the student admissions.